Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. We're going to be taking on Partick Thistle at Firhill just now. So without further ado, let's dive into it. As you can see here, fitness test, Morelos capable, Burjonas capable, and O'Halloran can get 75 minutes. 6 victories and 3 draws against Partick. We've never lost to them, touch wood. We're on a good run of form actually at the moment, so hopefully we can just go out and keep it going. Burjonas can come onto the bench. Replacing who? Replacing Avdiaj, who's been really poor recently, and I think we want to bring Michael O'Halloran onto the bench for whom? It's actually really tough. Damn, that is really tough. Well, instead of Herrera, who seems to be made of glass these days, we'll go with that, but we won't be changing the starting 11 on the side, which will be Fulton, Cardoso, Wallace, Fernandez, Gamboa, Oliveira, Jack, McGinn, Henderson, Edouard and Morelos. They will go to Firhill, take on Partick Thistle and hopefully smash and come back with 3 points. 4-2-3-1 from Partick here. We've been on a good run lately, so go impress me guys. Liam Henderson likes that. Scotland capped Liam Henderson. Gamboa into Henderson, who lays it off to Ryan Jack. Islam Feruz playing for Partick today, of course formerly a Celtic, moved to Chelsea. Spittle throws it to Feruz now on that right hand side of the field. He plays it long for Erskine, but it'll be easy for Ivanildo Fernandez to cut it out. He plays a good cam ball to Ryan Jack. Partick trying to press. Jack hits it to Henderson now. Can we get them with long balls, or not long balls, but more direct passing? Oliveira to Morelos now. He has Edouard there. He goes to the other side to Gamboa. Takes a lovely touch past his man. Gamboa tries a shot, and what a finish by the right wing back Christian Gamboa. 1-0 already. Let's praise the boys for that. 1-0 up away from home against Partick. Hibernian also leading at New Douglas Park against Hamilton, as Danny Devine plays it forward for Kennedy. Kennedy takes a nice touch. Partick probing here for a quick equaliser. Switches it to Feruz, who has to backtrack a little bit for the ball. Come on, Oliveira. It's a deep cross, which Ian Fulton will show off for the crowd there, diving onto that one. He bowls it out to Cardoso. Lovely switch to Fernandez. Fernandez to McGinn. Moves it quickly to Oliveira. Sitting really high up the park, the wing backs. Oliveira now runs into a bit of trouble. Just manages to get away with a bit of a poor pass. McGinn into Henderson now. Henderson tries a quick ball to Morelos. Can he square it for Edouard now? Morelos stands her up. Odsonne Edouard in the air. Oh, he's hit the upright and it's went behind. Got to score that, Odsonne Edouard. Scully out to Devine now, quickly closed down by Edouard. Back to Scully, who will launch it this time, but it'll be easy for Cardoso to pick up into Jack now. Jack forward to Henderson, takes a lovely touch. He's got Morelos in front, who's got Oliveira out wide. Can Oliveira square it now? It's a good challenge by Blair Spittle. Feruz gets the ball now. Oliveira has to get up sharpish. Spittle now playing it forward. And Ryan is out there. It's a good ball actually. Out to Ryan on the right wing, holding it up. Back to Feruz, not a great ball, but he does pick it up. Barton, Osman can't get there. Henderson, a quick ball to Odsonne Edouard. In between the defenders, has to have a good finish from here. He's hit the woodwork again, Odsonne Edouard. And it remains 1-0. Gamboa now with the throw, and this is an onslaught of the Partick Thistle goal. We need to make it count. McGinn now forward for Oliveira, very high up the park now. Reverse pass to Morelos, who tries a shot. Oh, what a finish. What a finish across the keeper, Alfredo Morelos. 15 minutes gone. 2-0. What a run of form we're on, honestly. This is exactly what I wanted to build with this side. 6 shots to none in the opening 20 minutes, and this is more like it. A Considine own goal has Celtic ahead at Parkhead against Aberdeen. And Spittle will take the throw here as Partick look to probe a way back into this. Feruz to Osman now, closing them down quickly. Lot of space on the right hand side. Osman goes back to Devine though, closed down by the 2 strikers. Gafferot now. He'll just go down the wing, won't he? Yeah, too easy that. Kennedy now has a bit of space. Switching it to the other side now. Farouz has an overlap. It goes to Spittle. Blair Spittle is in. He cuts it back. Bit of a deflection. Kennedy and Ian Fulton with a phenomenal save. And it remains 2-0. That was a huge chance for Partick to get back into it. St Johnstone lead at Tynecastle now. And the top four really seem to be breaking away a bit here. Us, Hibs, St Johnstone and Celtic, who are 2 up now through Barlow. Norbert Barlow for Celtic. And Scougall has St Johnstone 2 up at Tynecastle too. Relentless pace being set by the top four. Nothing to do but say that we're happy with them. Anybody we want to bring on really? Not particularly, don't think. I mean, no, not really. Absolutely nothing. Jordan Houston I was considering, but no, Gamboa's been really good today. Obviously got the first goal. Kennedy coming forward for Partick Thistle. Ryan Jack won't get that. Ryan will on the Partick Thistle side. Farouz has it now. Oliveira has to look lively here. Don't get them away back into this. And it's a poor ball by Islam Farouz and it hits the side netting. Remains 2-0. Adam Barton entering the book as well. Partick Thistle racking up 2 bookings so far, obviously. Such a clean side we are. We have none. As after an hour of play, we are still 2 up. Hamilton equalise against Hibs. Barton now to Spittle. Forward to Farouz. Partick looking for a way back in. We haven't really started the second half. Osman to Erskine. Erskine holds it. Well done by Jack to win it. It's Edouard now. He has Morelos for support. It's forward for Morelos. Holds it up a bit. Plays it to McGinn now. Tries to play in Edouard. He's in. He shoots. He scores. Odson Edouard. 3-0. And let's go Jordan Houston, Dimitri Mitchell and Jamie Burjonas. Let's go with that. Burjonas can just play as an advanced playmaker, the same as Henderson was doing. And that's a finish for Edouard and a finish for Morelos. 2 goals from the 2 strikers. Excellent performance today. Hibs back in front 2-1 at New Douglas Park now. But it still looks like the top 4 are all going to win. It will just be as you were. Oh, as Gavin Riley equalises for Hamilton. Go on, Hamilton. Hibs, I think, will maintain top position with a draw. Let's see. Yep. No, we will go top. Hibs draw, we'll be top. That's not what I meant. I meant latest scores. There we go. Still 2-0 in Celtic Aberdeen. Still 2-0 St Johnstone Hearts. But 2-2 between Hamilton and Hibs now, which will put us top of the league. Can we get another goal here? McGinn puts it in. Odson Edouard heads it and it's in. It is 4-0 at Firhill. Odson Edouard with a goal. And the strikers are starting to look really good together. Obviously the 3 goals between them today and 40 seconds left to go here at Firhill. I would imagine we've probably secured the points. We're looking pretty decent at the back as well. St Johnstone through Scougall get a 3rd goal at Tynecastle. And Hearts' little bounce after beating us 4-1 seems to have thoroughly faded. We obviously clobbered them in the league as well. 4-1. And now they've been clobbered 3-0 by St Johnstone. Chow playing it to Farouz, who's looked every bit the player who joined Chelsea. An absolute hopeless player. Back to Blair Spittle now, 5 seconds or so. Farouz trying to run at the man, can't even beat the man with a cross. Fernandez picks her up, plays it to McGinn, and the referee blows the whistle. 4-0. We score 4 goals on the road again, this time at Firhill. Very happy with how we're playing. And we've got Rugby Park next, so we need to score a lot of goals on the road again. We are currently top of the league. 1 ahead of Celtic, 2 ahead of St Johnstone, 6 ahead of Aberdeen, and the 10 goals ahead of Hibernian. Not really much more to say on this now. We're just heading towards that game at Rugby Park. 11th place Kilmarnock, sitting down there on 9 points, only 2 above Dundee. Chris Cadden would be an option for us to look at, but I'm not really interested in signing him. Rooney Alves and Herrera are all old, so you would expect them to train poorly. Paul Lambert winning the Manager of the Month there. Celtic winning all 3 games in October. We did so ourselves as well, but apparently Celtic more deserving of the award. I don't agree with that. I think we battered our opponents, scored at least 4 in every game, so we should have got it, but what are you going to do? And Kilmarnock have moved up to 10th without even playing. Must be a goal difference situation down there. Yep, they're above Dundee United now. And we're going to know what the situation is before we go into the Rugby Park game. We obviously playing on the Sunday. Celtic host Dundee today. Hibs go to Partick and Aberdeen go to Hearts. Let's hope Hearts can get back to winning ways at Tynecastle. Nope, Aberdeen 3-1 victors there. Hearts look a mess at the minute, to be honest. St Johnstone losing at Hamilton and Celtic beating Dundee comfortably, so I think that puts Celtic top. It certainly does. If we win, we're obviously top by a point over them. Nothing really to talk of in the loanies there. Not a lot going on that front. We're just ready to play Kilmarnock now. Is it still Steve Clarke at Killie? I'm not sure. It is still Steve Clarke. Let's see if it'll still be Steve Clarke after we trash them. That's right, they actually beat Celtic at Parkhead, so we have to be a little careful. Obviously they like taking a scalp. They're sitting 10th place. We're sitting 2nd. Hopefully we'll be going up to 1st by the end of the day. It is going to be exactly the same side, no point changing it. 6 wins, 2 draws, and no defeats or record against Kilmarnock so far in our tenure here. But right in with the same team: Fulton, Cardoso, Wallace, Fernandez, Gamboa, Oliveira, Jack McGinn, Henderson, Edouard and Morelos. And it's a basic 4-4-2 from Kilmarnock. Steve Clarke keeping it simple. I expect nothing but a win, keeping it simple myself. Gamboa and Ryan Jack motivated by that one. And I'm just going to encourage them to start the game like we usually do. Very sparsely populated Rugby Park this today. Obviously, bulk of possession going to ourselves in the opening 10 minutes, but nothing created. Here's Taylor now. Plays it forward. It's a good ball actually to McKenzie there. Trying to catch out the narrow defence. Fisher with a header just over the bar. And an early warning sign from Kilmarnock that they're no here just to lie down for us. McGinn now with a free kick. Let's see if we can show our quality. It's in towards Henderson and he heads it home just after 10 minutes. It's 1-0. And that's the difference between the two sides. They put a good ball in, get a good header just over the bar. We put a good ball in, get a good header, 1-0. Let's hope we can continue to show that quality as the game goes and build on this lead. Just about edging the possession battle. 2 shots apiece, only the one on target. Obviously that goal for us, Liam Henderson's header. But we're not running away with it. We're not asserting ourselves as we have in previous games. Nelson, the long free kick forward to Stevenson, who finds Edu. He plays it into Fisher. Ryan Jack with a great challenge. Cardoso finds McGinn, who finds Henderson, holds it up back to Jack. Forward for Gamboa, a good ball. Gamboa to Henderson now. He's got McGinn alongside him, charging forward, plays it to McGinn, keeps on running ahead, Henderson. McGinn's charging now on the ball, he's got Oliveira out wide, good ball to him. Can he find a striker with a cross? It's in towards Edouard, who attacks it perfectly, and it's 2-0. What a header from Odsonne Edouard. That's exactly what you want for your target man, and it's 2-0 at Rugby Park. In such a tight league season, goal difference could well come into it, so let's rack up as many goals as we can in our victories. I think 2-0 would have us level with Celtic in terms of the goal difference. It's a half-time whistle. A comfortable 2-0 lead. Passionate, very happy. And of course it looks a little bit like Kilmarnock are being punished for that early miss. I always say it. We do it ourselves much more than I would like us to do it. You batter a team, or you get 1 chance or 2 chances, and you need to take them. You didn't take your chances, you bet the opposition will. It's played into the box, it's a header, and it's Fulton with a good save. McManus with a big chance for Killie, and Fulton keeps it out. He's grown into a really confident goalkeeper now, Ian Fulton. Kilty to take the corner this time for Killie. Into the box. Somebody just get rid. There you go, Gamboa heads it away. Edouard will pick it up. And Killie have actually had more shots than us, 6 to our 4. We've had 2 on target each, but we've managed to beat the goalkeeper. McManus now getting forward for Kilmarnock. It's a good ball out for Stevenson there. Into Edu. There's an overlap for Edu on the left hand side. It's a good ball to Taylor. Taylor with a touch, a good ball into Stevenson. Back to Taylor. Come on, defend this. In it goes. Fisher down in the chest. Completely surrounded. It's a big mess at the back. And Alex Fisher has Kilmarnock back into it. Just about 10 minutes into the second half. A complete defensive scramble in our box. And Kilmarnock, who've started very well in the second half, get a goal back. Morelos is not impressed today. Edouard only has a 6.9 despite scoring, which suggests he's been quite poor also. And Kelly still have that 4-4-2 on the go, so they've definitely not changed tactics. Murray Wallace and Christian Gamboa with kind of sketchy ratings today. McGinn now, let's get a goal here, let's just secure this. McGinn puts it into the box, Edouard tees up, Morelos who hits it, it deflects in, and it goes down as a Morelos goal, 3-1. Jordan Houston can come on for Gamboa, who's looked sketchy. Morelos off for O'Halloran. O'Halloran can actually, yeah, why not let him play as an advance forward? Why not? Now that Kelly are going to have to push forward a bit, if we go on the counter, O'Halloran can use his pace to get in behind. And that, hopefully that third goal should give us a little bit of comfort now. I'm not going to say anything actually to the boys as we go into the last 10 minutes. We'll bring on Barjonas for Henderson. He can just become an attacking advanced playmaker as he has before, as Eamon Brophy comes on for goal scorer Alex Fisher. But 5 minutes left, 3-1 at Rugby Park. 4 added on minutes. Looks like we're going to get another 3 points here to go top of the league to finish the episode. As Barjonas drives forward, beats a couple of them, out to Houston, angles it in quickly. Edouard has an absolute sitter. Falls to Barjonas, and it's another good save by Jamie McDonald. And the goalkeeper keeps us from scoring our fourth. O'Halloran playing it to McGinn now. I don't see there's much left in this one, surely. No, played away, and I would imagine we're just about to see out the game. Barjonas with the free kick, plays it forward into the box, way too deep. Nelson gets it away, and that will be that. A 3-1 victory, another comfortable victory. Away, it looked a little sketchy. Kilmarnock started the second half really well, but when they scored for 2-1, we rode the storm, got our third goal, and that puts us top of the league to end the episode before we play Hibs next time. So we're 1 point ahead of Celtic. We're actually a goal behind them. We're 3 points ahead of Hibs, and we are 5 points ahead of St Johnstone, 6 ahead of Aberdeen. And if you look at the goal differences, 18 for us, 19 for Celtic, and 5 the next best for Hibs. So we're starting to look, at least in terms of the goal difference, like we're up there with Celtic, and we're cutting away from the rest of the sides in the division. So another good episode for us. 7 goals scored, 1 conceded, 6 points gained from 2 away games. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have done, please drop a like on the video. It does help out the channel. If you obviously want to follow the series, you can subscribe, which I'd be really grateful for. But overall, I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when we're at Ibrox for a double header against Hibernian and Dundee United.